What it do, what it do, what it do, what it does. What's the business? It's the one and only EYEQ, man. I'm back. I'm back. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to this channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You dig? Um, and we're on the road to being monetized. So I appreciate y'all for that. Next on deck, man, we got a Penguin Zero, man. Moist Critical, Charlie. And you know, he be giving if you don't know about him, he's one of the most popular. He has like 17 million subscribers. He's the only one that really runs his channel. He's one of the most, I guess, solo YouTubers, popular solo YouTubers that react to shit and do. He does other shit, but you know what I mean. So he says this latest YouTube ban wave is nuts, and YouTube has demonetized my main channel. They just randomly demonetized my second channel, which I think I got a chance to get that one remonetized, but it was for the same thing. But it's the AI. So I'm hoping he gonna cover that, or because this AI shit is out of control. They are terminating channels. They are banning, demonetizing channels falsely, bro. It's not just me. I documented mine the first time it happened. And if you go back, go check out my content. But this shit is crazy, bro. Let's get into it.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert. We got another classic YouTube blunder here. I imagine some of you might have seen a little bit from this, but there are tons and tons of channels on the platform being banned left and right. Very loosey-goosey here, and it seems to be AI moderation tools that YouTube uses going rogue. The ghost in the machine here. I just got made aware of this, and it seems like one of the first people to experience this, Patient Zero, was a YouTuber named Enderman, who is a tech channel.
The reason being, my secondary channel has been terminated off of YouTube, as you can see. And obviously I can do nothing about this. We're going to submit the appeal together and see how far it gets us now. The reason for this happening is AI. It wrongfully concluded my channel was associated with a channel that was terminated for 3 copyright strikes.
If we look at what Enderman has provided here, the reason for the termination here is this linked channel, which is a Japanese channel that is in no way actually associated with Enderman at all. It feels like it's a big old boo-boo here from the AI moderation tools, and he is not the only channel that experienced this. There were a few other notable examples of channels also being linked to this Japanese channel falsely, and thus having their channel terminated.
Bro, YouTube need to fix this, bro. Stop using that AI system to terminate channels and determine big critical things, bro. Demonetization is like, bro, they need to fix this, bro. Like, this is so disrespectful and so um just malicious towards us creators, man. It's malicious, bro, and shit is stupid.
As a result. It's anyone's guess why. Maybe that Japanese channel is like a yawn, and it's just contagious, and now it's spreading across YouTube, where for some reason on the back end, the AI has had a fucking conniption here and is associating like tons of channels on YouTube with that account and then just immediately banishing them to the shadow realm, which in and of itself is a huge problem because why is there no human being coming to review a channel termination? Why would AI...
That's what I said. I've been saying that when it happened with me. Fuck shit, just channel termination, demonetizations and shit like that, bro. Copyright strikes, okay, maybe some community strikes, but they be wrong with them too. But detrimental shit like eliminating somebody's channel or their demonetization, bro, is AI. Why is AI got to handle that, bro? That's not. Come on, bro.
have that ability? Why would it be given that much unrestricted power and authority where it could not only flag these channels for being linked to this channel, but then also ban them for it without a human being ever stepping in? It's very concerning because there is clearly a lot of wiggle room for errors with AI moderation. And it's not just with this linked channel epidemic here. We're going to get into a couple other examples, and of course we've already seen some in the past with it just kind of freaking out and going like bananas, actually just going ballistic for no reason. But in classic YouTube fashion, appeals are more useless than the hairs on my ass. So Enderman even made a video doing the appeals, which of course led to no results, which unfortunately is par for the course. I feel like I can count on one hand the amount of times in my own personal experience too that appeals have ever led to anything. Like, I've never even really heard whispers of someone having...
Yo, that's facts, bro. It's always it's always you're gonna most likely lose the appeal instead of getting the appeal for any content creator on YouTube.
Having a successful appeal on my entire 18, 19, whatever-ish years on YouTube. It feels like that system just doesn't work. That's just all smoke and mirrors. Like, maybe the appeal system is there kind of as like an internal joke at the YouTube HQ. Like, the appeals, once you finish filling them out, what it actually does is just print out a piece of paper that goes straight into the trash can at the YouTube HQ. Like, I don't even know what it's there for. It never actually leads to anything that I've ever experienced nor ever heard of. It is truly just like, you do this only to reaffirm that a human being is not looking at it, or if they are, they're not actually giving a fuck and just maintaining the original ruling that may be incorrect. In this case, being linked to a Japanese YouTube channel that was terminated long ago. This kind of thing would take someone actually 4 seconds to realize it's a mistake. This is a
And that's how you can always tell when it's AI and when it's a human that reviewed your shit. Because if humans can understand context, right? If I said, "Oh, let's listen to the song," you know that Lil Wayne song, "I feel like ying only." If I was singing that song, right, and then they gave me a track and said, "Oh, I'm promoting self harm," but I'm like, "No, I'm singing the Lil Wayne song. We're not even talking about that. You're talking about he's smoking so much, he's so intoxicated." But an AI system, when an AI system would say that you're promoting, you're telling people that, or you're trying to say that you want to, you see what I'm saying? That's how you can tell when it's AI, bro. A human will understand context. They'll just look at him like, hold on, no, he's singing the Lil Wayne song. You know what I'm saying?
big ol' whoops-a-daisy. But since the appeal system it needs a drastic overhaul, it is just archaic, and I truly think that it might just not even function the way it's advertised. It didn't work for any of these channels that were experiencing this termination, this wrongful termination. So they did the only recourse they could. Make noise on Twitter. That, and I've said this for years, that is the only way to get actual YouTube help here, it seems, for most channels on the platform,
Facts.
is to go make a big hoopla, big stink about it on Twitter or any other social media, because then they actually do see it, and then a human being does actually step in, and it takes them very short amount of time to fix it.
Bro, he's spitting facts, bro. He is spitting facts. But Twitter on YouTube don't even answer me no more. They purposely started ignoring me. So that shit is like not even.
In this case, it did get solved. Enderman did get his channel back. Both of his channels got reinstated. It was very clearly a mistake that this happened in the first place, and the second a human being actually is alerted to it and does take the time to take a peek, it's pretty quickly resolved. But there's a couple of problems here. One, AI should not have the ability to ban channels. That is a big no-no. I think that is going to lead to catastrophic results in the future. We're already seeing some inklings here of that, being the dystopia we're heading towards. Like, you do not want to just let AI be the one to ban channels. A human being should always be included in the mega mix when it comes to that decision, without fail, period. Like, there should never be any reason AI can do that. And two, something's got to be done about the appeal system. It has got to be updated. Like, it has got to get better. This is it's just crazy that it's 2025 and the appeals still just don't actually work. Because, again, look, Enderman and many others did make a lot of noise on Twitter. Someone at Team YouTube saw it, took them, a handful of hours maybe, and then reinstated both channels because they were very quick to realize, yeah, this is a mistake. Why didn't that happen with appeals? Appeals, when you submit them, it's like a matter of minutes where they're like, no, it's rejected. Yeah,
Oh, sometimes it'd be like 3 to 5 minutes, bro. No way a human looked at that and looked at my video you might appeal some of your video might be 10 minutes, and then within 5 minutes they'll say no. They wouldn't even re-look at the whole video. If you tell them, no, you gotta look at the video and this part, they wouldn't even do it, bro. That's how you can tell it's not real people.
reviewed everything. Yeah, you're super wrong. You're a fucking idiot. Actually, you're super ugly as well, by the way. Did we mention that? Rejected. We're maintaining the original fucking ruling. Like, it's obvious that no one actually looked at it. So, especially when it's like long form videos, you'll submit an appeal for a video that's like an hour and a half long, and you'll get a response from YouTube on the re-review in like 15 minutes about like how you're stupid for even trying to appeal it. So yeah, that needs to be changed. That's two big problems. But this isn't the only instance of channels being banned willy-nilly recently. There's been a lot going on when it comes to channel terminations that don't make a ton of sense. Now, from what I've seen, a lot of these have been reinstated since this has become a big issue that a lot of people are talking about now, because it is concerning why so many channels are getting kind of banned out of nowhere for seemingly nothing. Literally nothing when it comes to like this linked channel thing that was happening. Like some of these terminations aren't even because of like a misunderstanding of the content they were producing. It was something that they did, like, literally was not even associated with anything about their channel.
Bro, that's how they did me with the shit. They told me something. I'm promoting criminal organizations and terroristic. Like, bro, what the fuck? I'm not even. You look at the videos. I'm not even saying nothing. I'm not promoting. I'm not telling people to go do nothing crazy at all. I'm actually speaking against the stuff in the videos. That's how I knew is AI and it's flawed. That's how I knew, bro. Because all it takes is a human to look at the video. If I say, "Hey, look at the video," I don't even say anything about nothing like that. And they, you know what I mean? They still be like, "Nope, oh, we don't know what the."
And still getting terminated. So it's caused a lot of alarm from people on the YouTube platform. And from what I've seen, some of them have been reinstated, but not all of them. There's also been a lot of bans for like this really weird enforcement of YouTube policies that don't really seem to apply. The big one has been like scams and deceptive practices, which I think right now is out of control on YouTube with ads. Like the biggest culprit of scams and deceptive practices are YouTube's own ads. I just made a video going over many of the AI ads on YouTube that are peddling legitimately fake products. Fraudulent advertising is plaguing the platform. That and like AI porn shit and like a lot of weird things have been
Facts.
advertised on YouTube directly that are very much against YouTube's own terms when it comes to scams and deceptive practices. But those don't seem to be getting hit nearly as much as just channels that aren't actually promoting scams or deceptive practices. It's just really ass backwards right now. And I was reading from the community with some other channels. A lot of them were tech based, where they were like showcasing different things in the tech sector that maybe the AI moderation tool was getting confused by, thinking that they were trying to promote workarounds for certain things, and they just immediately slapped them down for it. I don't know. But either way, it is a problem. There, under no circumstances, should be the possibility for AI to just ban a channel, like outright. Even if a channel is in violation of rules and AI moderation tools flag it internally, a human being needs to be involved in this conversation about
Facts, Penguin. Facts, brother. Facts.
whether or not that channel needs to be banned. It should not be the AI that's the judge, jury, and executioner on it. That is a big problem, and one that is highlighted big time with this wave of bans hitting the platform. So yeah, I wanted to yap about this for a little bit. It seems like it's getting resolved slowly but surely, and I really hope YouTube learns from this and improves their systems, appeals, and getting rid of this immense power that they're lending to AI. Unchecked power, unlimited power. That's concerning. Anyway, though, that's really about it. Hopefully, everyone else that's been like falsely flagged and terminated or got a strike or something, hopefully all of that gets resolved as well going forward. Hopefully, it won't take too much longer. And yeah, that's really about it.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. That shit crazy. But I'm gonna tell all my creators out there, man. 'Cause I just seen KB Goes Live just went through some shit. Bro, everybody be going through this shit, bro. Like even when I fucking lost my channel when I had 15,000 on the main channel. Um and yeah, and they finally got reviewed. I had to hit them people up for 2 weeks and they were like, oh, it's a mistake. And I got my channel like, bro, YouTube, y'all gotta fix this shit, bro. Y'all falsely demonetizing motherfuckers, falsely terminating, giving false strikes, bro. And it's all because of this dumbass AI, bro. Like, come on, broski. Like, what's up with that, bro? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. YouTube is out of control, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Go on, deuce.